You know what happens when things get broke. You gotta go fix it. When stuff doesn't work or stuff has fallen off, you gotta get that duct tape and patch it up. Just like 2K has been doing for the past 2 months. Now they've got patch 5 out. I went to go download it, boot up my PS4, and as soon as I boot up 2K, of course Sony wants me to update the PS4. 2K, you had to release the patch when Sony wants to do their patch. So we got 2 patches. I finally get the patch going, and then the servers are down. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? I'm trying to try patch 5. I'm trying to play 2K. So I go on Twitter, look at what 2K has said about the patch, and Mike Wang says they apparently fixed the zigzag cheese. So you know I had to try out my playmaking shot creator, my shot creating post scorer, and of course my lockdown defender. Oh, and by the way, they haven't changed the shooting in this patch. Matter of fact, I think people are even making more contested shots than before. If not the same, they're still making shots, and the shooting, honestly, the shooting is pretty easy. I mean, look at the shots these guys are making in my first game with my lockdown. Look at this shot right here. That's fully contested. Now, this guy's a pure sharpshooter, so I will give him credit. But still, now a lot of people are wondering what patch 5 exactly did. Well, basically patch 5 fixed a number of glitches in the game, including the skateboard glitch. Now, I haven't seen people use or ride around in skateboards, so that's fixed. If you're a 92 overall, you should be able to equip your skateboards. Also, apparently custom shoes are working before again, because they weren't working before in the previous patches. So 2K, all that time, and 2K has never fixed the skateboard. I mean, all these 92 overall since the release of 2K, and y'all haven't had your skateboards working, so you were a 92 overall for no reason. And then we didn't have our custom shoes for all this time. I mean, you know, 2K came out September 15. It's now November 2. And that stuff wasn't working in the game until now. Now, they also made an improvement for the Xbox One X, which is going to come out soon. And they also fixed a couple of things for the gameplay. Apparently, like I said, they fixed the zigzag cheese, which they only, honestly, I still see people doing the zigzag. The only difference is that Mike Wang said that it's going to increasingly affect your stamina. So people are going to basically still be zigzagging. It's just that your stamina might take a greater hit. But then you got to think about the people that have tireless scorer. And even tireless scorer Hall of Fame, like, these people might not be affected that much. So they'll probably still be zigzagging. So listen, man. At the end of the day, he said zigzagging is basically still in the game. It's just that your stamina is going to take a greater hit. So I'm here saying believe that 2K can't get rid of zigzagging, man. I mean, 2K just can't get rid of some animations in the game. And I've seen that some of these animations are still there are still some terrible animations in the game that I still see, and I'm like, wow, this animation is really in the game. And then after that, I've seen a lot more poke ball losers after this patch. I've seen centers actually start stripping me a little bit on my playmaking shot creator. I'm like, really? Like, they're stripping me on my playmaking shot creator. All that ball control, and you're just gonna let these big men take the ball from me. But other than that, this patch was mainly a patch to fix some of the bugs in the game and to improve the stability. So they did say that the Mountain Dew tournament was going to be more stable. They also said that in the Ruffles 4-point challenge, the lineups are going to be correctly set. Remember before, when you just hopped in and randomly they assigned you to any player on the opposing team? Well, now you're going to get the correct matchups, so the biggest person on your team will face the biggest person on the opposing team. And before, it was just randomized. I don't even know why it got like that, but apparently now it is fixed, and the Ruffles 4-point challenge is happening this Sunday, so we will get to see what happens there. Now for Pro-Am, they said that elite teams can now have alternate jerseys. That's a cool feature right there. And they said that users that foul out of Pro-Am games are now able to spectate the rest of the game. That's also interesting, because before, if you fouled out of the game, you'd be automatically removed from the game. You can't even watch the game. But now it says we can spectate the game. So honestly, I'm probably going to try that out tonight. I'm probably going to foul out, right? I'm gonna stay in the game. I'm not gonna tell my teammates this because I don't want them to know. I don't want them to see that to know. But I'm gonna file out in the Pro-Am game and just watch them play without me and see what happens. I think that would be the most entertaining thing to see. And honestly, I wanted to see if it actually works. But it also says the 2K card will now show the correct Pro-Am walk-on stats. I mean, listen, this is all these freaking improvements are small improvements. They're just things to make the game a little bit better. Of course, you got some stuff for my team we don't really care about. But overall, man, patch 5, to me, it didn't break the game. Of course, I guess you would have to say it made the game better. But as far as the gameplay goes, it relatively feels the same, man. I mean, listen, people are still making shots. It's still easy to shoot the basketball. I mean, you're making a lot of shots with players that are not even supposed to shoot. I was making a whole bunch of shots with my shot creating post score a few games ago. And my lockdown defender is still wet. Along with that, I've seen people that are not sharpshooters make a bunch of contested shots, man. I've seen a lot of sharpshooting point forwards and playmakers of all sorts hitting shots, man. Hitting ridiculous shots beyond the 3-point line. I mean, the guy on my team is a freaking slasher and he's doing good. But in the end, man, let me know what you think about this patch, man. I mean, listen, this patch, there's going to be another patch, man. I can already feel it in the air. There's going to be another patch. People are still going to be complaining. I don't have a problem with this patch, man. It's a cool patch, man. It's a nice little easy breezy patch. I don't think we're going to see as much patches in this game as in 2K17. But like I said before, man, leave a like for more. Let me know what you think about the patch on Twitter, Snapchat. Hit me up on PSN. I'm out for now. Peace.